And one of the best parts about Maryland is, of course, Fleet Week and visiting the wonderful military ships docked in the Inner Harbor.
That's right, and what better way to experience the adventure of this awesome week than to actually get a look inside these massive vessels. This morning, Captain Marty is live aboard one of those tall ships. Ahoy, Marty. That doesn't sound cool when I say it.
You're always upgrading, Marty. Now he's a captain.
It does sound good when you say ahoy, and the message is received well by both the captain and the captain, and we appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Captain Ulrik Johansson with us again. We're on the Danmark, from Denmark, and you told me a story about the history of this vessel in World War II in the United States Coast Guard. Tell them.
Yeah, well, the ship was on a routine mission when the Second World War broke out. So it couldn't go back to Denmark and was laid up here for a short period. But then from January 42 to September 45, it was enrolled in the, under the U.S. Coast Guard, who was using the ship as a training ship for Navy cadets. So during that period, 2,500 Navy cadets were trained on board in the way of a ship.
And behind us, I don't know if you can see, you'll see a massive gray object behind us. That's the United States Navy, a stealth vessel. And you said back then the men who would have sailed that ship were trained on this one.
In their first ship could have been Denmark. So, and Denmark is the forerunner for the three-masted bark Eagle. The Eagle came afterwards when they tried out the Denmark way of it.
You talk about hands across the water, and you start looking back at history. It was a worldwide effort, if you really think about it. That's pretty. How big is your crew right now?
Now we got 78 trainees on board and 15 crew. So, yeah.
And you know what's interesting? Tell them how many young ladies are aboard.
There's more young ladies than guys seeking the maritime business.
Which is, I mean, it's a tremendous career. Look, it served you well. You went to sea in the early 2000s.
I started, 22 years ago on a training ship like this.
And one of those young ladies may one day be in command of a vessel like this or others.
Well, she could be. When I step back.
Oh, yeah, well, Captain, I'm not trying to fire you yet.
No?
But what? Hey, listen, thank you so much for joining us and extending the hospitality of your vessel to K2. Coming up next half hour, it's going to be more from the Inner Harbor on what's becoming an even more perfect day. So let me send it back to TV Hill with the following. Ahoy, Meg. Ahoy, Cena, back to you.
We'll take it. What is the proper response to ahoy?
I know. We need to come up with that.
Yes, yes. We'll